What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the DPS podcast. DPS check
podcast.
It's been way too long.
All right. Get it right.
It's been way too long. My boy took a vacation. How was your vacation, man?
It was awful.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
You got food sickness and a whole bunch of awful shit.
Yeah, it was awful.
At least you had a break of somewhat.
At least you had a break. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. At least I wasn't at work.
Yeah, that's true. So, today we're going to be talking about the recent patch and all of the difficulties and whatnot. Patch 6.1 in Final Fantasy XIV. Newfound adventure. Have you played through the?
No.
You haven't? Okay. So I guess I'm going to keep it spoiler free just for you.
I mean, I'm sure you weren't going to be spoiling much.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyways.
on the patch notes it won't be saying much. But we're going to just really review over this, all the new stuff that happened, and the housing lottery system issues, and a couple of events that's coming up. All right. So this happened at April 11th, and as a date now, this is April 22nd. So go ahead and see, play the game. Have you at least seen the trailer?
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
You saw the trailer? Okay. You like the trailer?
I did like the trailer, yeah.
Okay, so of course we have some quests, playable content for the main scenario quest. It's pretty interesting, pretty good. Then we have some new quests for the new 24-man raid, which is Mist of the Realm. We're starring Grahatia and a new person. This raid is actually really nice. And I think the mission it stays here Mordana, but the mission actually starts in Old Charlian. Mission for the main scenario start in the Rising Stones in Mordana. Kind of switch. Then we have new role quests for Disciple of War and Magic, level 90. I didn't get a chance to get into those, but that starts in Razahan. We got new chapters in In-Game Plus, so if you want to go and play Endwalker again, you can, and other role quests and other role quests. When playing it as a different character in the instant quest battle, actions on the additional hotbar can now be rearranged, which is pretty cool. At first, you couldn't really rearrange the hotbars, I think.
Wait. Different characters in instance quest battles. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah,
where you're playing not yourself.
Well, yeah, not yourself. You couldn't change anything, so it's a little slice of life.
Okay.
Character approaches have been implemented for battle dialogue during instant quest battles. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't really realize that.
So your character portrait?
So there's a new thing in Final Fantasy XIV where you can make your own portrait, your character portrait. I can actually show you videos of that. Pretty much we call it the adventure plate. And I think they're going to use the adventure plate in order to tell us.
Oh my, yeah.
I
knew that was going there.
Yeah.
The degenerates.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But these adventure plates here, pretty much it'll show you you
Oh,
can.
what you doing down there? Oh,
You can. You
that what
can.
the machinist do?
No,
Okay.
hold on. It's a lot worse than this. Hold on. I think. Yeah, Zeppelin. I have a good picture of this. I'm trying to see like the pictures of it. What she was looking at.
Yeah, I don't think it's this video.
It's not.
'Cause
Oh, shit.
I was watching this video. This is just with Preach talking about his impressions of the new patch. I think her last one was
Oh, I think it's this one here.
yeah.
You have adventure plates like this. So apparently, I guess the adventure plates you can use these. Apparently Square Enix can use these for like when you're talking or something like that. That's what I'm getting from those patch notes here. Character portraits.
Oh, kind of like in that quest where he's like, "This is Thancred," and then like
Yeah.
the little portrait of Thancred shows up.
This one right here.
That's awful, bro.
Bro, like the little. Like this is an axe, but in a certain angle, it does look kind of fleshy. But
I mean, it matches his skin perfectly.
it does. I'm surprised how people can do this. But yeah,
Some
that's.
people are just they're just creative, man. That's next level.
God.
Yeah, that shows up while you're doing that.
You're doing a quest that shows up. Levies, the report area for Levy will now be displayed in information. Okay, so it's quality of life stuff again. Fates, new items for fates and stuff. It's also gemstone trader. We have treasure hunts, new treasure hunt stuff. Oh,
I haven't even done any of the new maps.
animation decipher action has been changed. Oh, okay, so you actually pull up a map. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Very RP.
Player must now remain in a free company for a minimum of 30 days.
Yo, we got
rank.
new Chris. Yo,
Oh, yeah.
look at that.
Yeah,
That's
new
awesome.
symbol crest. Yeah, that's really nice. New craftable items. I want to actually make this.
It's horrible.
What? I like it. What are you talking
I'm not
about?
trying to
Man?
have
I'm
no
gonna eat it, man.
happy gumdrop house. Like, no.
And also,
That's what I'm talking about. Give me them houses in Ishgard, boy.
yeah, in Ishgard. So, are you up to date too? How's the housing lottery system of how great it's been working?
Yeah, I heard things about it and how the winner was 0.
Right.
Oh,
So in the
I
very
was like,
beginning,
the winner is me? What?
so while we're on this topic of housing,
I didn't even bid.
so yeah, the housing system, I'm just telling you how it is right now. You know, when you initially try to buy a plot or whatnot, you could be the only person that bought a plot. You'll still lose to the mysterious number 0. And so they're trying to fix this by next Tuesday, which is March.
So the question is,
April
those
26th.
people, right? What happens to that money though?
We don't know yet.
So they still haven't gotten their money back.
No, they got refunded.
Oh, okay. I was about to
They got
say it
yeah.
just burns into the ether or something.
No, they got refunded, but they're trying. So right now, they just put this out today. Right now, Yoshida and the team is trying to replicate this again. I think they actually completed replication, but they're trying to make sure that the errors is really it doesn't happen again. So they're spending some extra days. So
They're trying to figure out what's the cause of it so that they can fix it so it didn't happen again.
Right. So now they're trying to. They didn't do anything about like really. They saying like, oh, we're looking at the lottery data, and that's pretty much all they were saying. And that's going to, and all of this is going to be patched up in April 26th as scheduled.
Right.
So no one can buy houses until then. Just okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
Just oof.
But like another thing, I think that I think there's another problem to the lottery system, because the lottery system is still unfair, right? So one thing is that most of the plots now are only free company. You can only buy if you're free company, right? That's most of the plots. So like 1 through I think maybe 25 is only for free company houses, and then 25 to like 30 is for personal houses. And for the free company houses, multiple people in that free company house can bid into one house. So for example, there would be like 10 participants, but 9 of the participants go to one free company for a large house. And so they have a 90% chance of just winning outright, which is like clearly unfair. And since there's a lot of free company houses, what I'm guessing is that you're going to have a lot of people that is going to say, hey, I want my personal house, so what we're going to do, I'm going to make a free company. Make that free company, and just get a whole bunch of people to help me get this house, pretty much.
Right.
Because you can just get the house and then disband, well, not disband the free company, but they can just leave the free company. There's no, like there's no drawback to it. So I feel like the lottery.
What happens really during that? If you have a free company and you buy a house and then you leave the free company, do you still have access to the house?
No, what I'm saying is that,
or just like, I guess they kick everybody else from the free company.
They kick everybody else from the free company.
I guess. I mean, if you want to go through the trouble of all that, yeah, you can.
I mean, like, people want houses, man.
Yeah.
It's a battle.
We've lost a free company leader because of housing, so I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Right. So that's all the housing, all plus in the Ocean data center is now available. Well, currently, right now, it's not.
Not anymore, bro.
Yeah, not anymore.
Are you lying?
So furnishing from design contests have been added. These things are pretty cool. Like,
yeah, that's nice.
Like,
I like that bed. It's cute.
Right. It's like really, really good. Like, you have all these housing items, things you can do with housing. But if you don't have a house, then
yo, look at that bitch.
Yeah, the bench is pretty nice.
Hell yeah.
Like, if you don't have a house, you're losing out in all this furnishing items. Which I hope.
Well, I'm sitting on like a whole retainer full of snow, like straight up. Way to go, Ishgard housing.
So right now I'm running on hopium, right? The hopium that when the we can have your own island and whatnot.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Yoshida said you have furniture, you have houses. So hopefully it's kind of like the housing right now, but I mean, only time will tell, right?
Yeah.
New furnishing item. Like, look at this stuff. These are really cool. You can now have a fountain inside. Everything's pretty cool.
Does it make fountain noises though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Plants, fish tank. All right, and you have a Mandaro. Then you have a gold saucer. You can now get the pod. What? And this is yeah, this is like for 300 MGP. 300K. Yeah, 300K MGP. I already have it. 300K? Oh yeah. It's really good. I have it myself. I was like, oh yeah, this is great. You got new hairstyles now. Yeah, I know. The haircut it's a miss for me.
Bro.
But the left one is okay, but like the right one?
Where are your ears?
Actually, yeah, they're missing ears. What
They
the hell?
don't have ears.
Yeah, they don't have ears. That's crazy.
It's like, think of like Makotes, right? Like their ears still show through the hair. And then the Hrothgars, they're just like, nah, we can't do that.
This is that emo haircut, man.
It looks awful, man. The fucking bowl cut. Looking like fucking, who's that kid from Attack on Titan? Oh, God.
Then you have new hairstyles for...
Look at that. They have their ears show.
Yeah, but like another thing too is that
if the Bunny Boy's ears didn't show, he would just look like a regular human.
Mm-hmm. A slender human, for sure. I mean, for the... Like, honestly, this is just the same haircut that we had before. But now they can use this haircut. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing with the Bunny Boys and the Hrothgars is because of their ears, they're saying that they couldn't use a lot of the hairstyles, and then they're like, oh, we're going to release old hairstyles. Mm-hmm. It's like, no. Just if you're going to take the time to custom make hairstyles, give us something that the others don't have.
Yeah.
You know, give us unique hairstyles for each race.
Yep.
Make niggas jealous. Be like, damn, look at that. Look at that Bunny Boy hair. Ooh.
Yeah. I want to say this woman, this female hairstyle is unique. I want to say. I've never seen that before.
The one-sided pigtail with the...
Yeah, with the braid here.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on that.
Okay. But we have a duty support system. Now you can solo everything. Up to, I say 2.0, 5.0, 6.0.
So this is like one of the things that we were talking about so long ago to help people who didn't want to deal with assholes telling them to play their class properly, because it's like you have people who do their dailies every day and they're just like, I'm just trying to get my dailies done, and then you run into a new player and they're just like, oh, I don't have time to sit here and explain, and they're just an asshole to people. I had my friend Self who got back onto the game recently and she hadn't played in a while. Like, she's an old Realm Reborn healer. Mm-hmm. So you queue into a duty as a healer and like all your buttons have changed, you know, and she played Scholar. So it's like that class has changed a lot since the start. So it's like, you're just like, okay, my buttons aren't working. I gotta like try to add buttons on the hotbar, and it's difficult. It's like people are not, they're just like, you suck.
Like, honestly,
people experience and they just quit because they're just like, oh, the community is awful.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at the very end, like they still have that problem, right? Like if she want to do like an extreme trial, right? Well, actually, maybe you could do the extreme trials with this. I didn't fully test it out. You can do extreme trials and raids.
Yeah, I think as of right now, we have the stuff that we already had. Mm-hmm. So like Shadowbringers and Endwalker duties already have the trust system, and then they just added this duty support system, which they combined with the trust system. So I remember before you had to level up your trust. Is that no longer a thing? You don't have to level up your trust anymore, right?
No, you can still.
But you have this duty support system.
So you can still. So they put them all in like one, I guess, right? Because you have avatars of the support system. So like let's say Alpha Node, right? You have Alpha Node's avatar, or you can go in as with Alpha Node. Right, so Alpha Node will be synced to that dungeon. Well, where Alpha Node's avatar, you have to level that up.
What? What?
Huh? So if imagine you're going through story, right? If you're going through story, Alpha Node level will level up with you. So you reach a new dungeon, it's level 50. You reach another dungeon, is level 60 and whatnot, right? But as you clear content, right, or you're trying to go through, as you clear content, you're going to be capped to a point where you'll have these avatars, and these avatars, alpha node avatars, they'll start from like level 1 or to a certain base expansion level, right? And you can level up that avatar. It's literally the same thing what happened to Shadowbringers. You level up all the way to level 80, right? With the avatar, with the main character, with the main cast. But if you want to level up another character, you go through like Alpha Node's avatar and Thancred's avatar instead.
You still whooshing me. I'm like, avatar, like what? So is it not the actual avatar? No, like
no.
Why did his avatar? You're saying that I can't just do the duties as I'm leveling. I have to also be leveling them up as well.
What I'm saying is, if you're leveling up a new character, right, you need to level up you need to level up Alpha Node, because you have story based, where like if you're the main character and you just want to look at lore, you just want to go through everything, right, without the hassle of leveling up people, you can just go through the story as is with NPCs. But those NPCs have avatars with them that need to be leveled up in order for you to, like, let's say you go through as a black mage. If you go through as samurai, you need to level up those NPC avatars, which is literally the same NPC, but they have a leveling up system.
This for like the second time around. So the first time is fine, but if you go through there again, you have to level them up.
Yeah, you have to level them up.
That's stupid.
You have it's just completionism. That's it.
That's stupid. No,
because you can get cool titles and stuff. That's why they did it.
It's still stupid.
I don't care. But I could be wrong though. Actually, no. Hold on. Let me retract that. I think you can still go through everything.
That would mean like if they're adding new characters for each instance, like if you scroll down, you have like the generic characters. Did that mean I have to level up each one of these generic characters?
No. So you have two separate things. You have the duty support system, right? You have the trust system, right?
So the duty support system just allows me to do the duty with these people.
Yes, with people. And you might have like Alpha Node or somebody if it's related to the story.
So what's the negative side of this? Other than, of course, it's going to be a lot slower. Like, are you limited on how much experience you get?
No, you're not limited in experience. It's the purpose of, for those people that just don't want to, if they want a complete solo experience, they can't do it right now, right here. That's it.
Okay, so looking at this, they're missing a couple of dungeons, right? Are these just story-related dungeons?
Story-related dungeons.
So the non-story-related dungeons aren't included in this.
Right.
So like none of the hard modes are in here.
Nope.
And then what, Dezimel Darkhold is not in here?
That's not, yeah, technically that's not part of the story.
Cause what's that, a 40, it's like 47, 49 or something?
Yeah, 47, 49, or 45 or something like that. Even that poison thing, Arm Veil's not even in here.
Arm Veil, yeah. What level is Arm Veil?
That's 47. I think Darkhold is 44, I think. And then Arm Veil is 47.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Howling Eye is in here.
Mm-hmm.
But Titan isn't?
No, the Naval's here.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah, the Naval's here. Bullet Embers, whatnot.
Okay, so they just gotten to up to Praetorium.
No,
So they
there's
haven't
more.
gotten. Oh, I see. There is a little arrow. I was
Yeah,
like,
there's a scroll bar here.
where's Shiva and Ramu?
Yeah, there's a scroll bar here. So I'm imagining as you level up more, you get to go through those dungeons too.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. They should have been added this in here.
I mean, they were testing it with all
Yeah,
the other.
yeah.
Oh yeah, here it goes. Wait, duty
Here's the
support.
full list.
Yeah, duty support. Oh, I guess. I guess it's only towards Praetorium.
But yeah,
Shadowbringers, of course, and Endwalker.
Yeah, the Shadowbringer and Endwalker stuff we already had. It's just the trust system.
Well, no. So this is the duty support system.
So it's different.
Duty support. Duty support is literally if you don't want like things like this, right? You can call on guard captain, right? Instead of the like.
I'll have to just look at this myself to see exactly how this works when I actually get into the game.
Like, imagine if you're fully immersed, you can invite any of the NPCs to go with you, right? Let's say in Shadowbringers. Remember all the NPCs in Shadowbringers that's like the guard captain here? Like this chick? Lena or whatever?
Could I change their outfits?
Maybe. I'm not too sure.
I'm trying to put...
Oh my gosh. Alright. The following additions and adjustments have been made to the trust system. Scenario mode, which allow players to progress through main scenario dungeons. Patch. Okay. You may continue to challenge. Okay, yeah. We kind of got that.
Okay.
The unending codex has been added, and pretty much it's a whole book of lore.
No.
That's
what?
Yeah. As you complete stuff and whatnot, it'll keep on adding to it and just say like, oh, this is about Tataru. Oh, this is about Instinian. Blase blase. That's pretty cool.
Okay. I like that.
The following additions and adjustments have been made to Wanderer's Tales. We got the
Wanderer's Tales update.
and we have Ultima Bane, Unreal. It's pretty nice. New mounts for the Fox Leaves. They revamped the sightseeing log now. Visual effect for completing an entry have been changed.
Oh, hated the sightseeing log.
And this will now be categorized by expansion. I just need them to actually tell me like if I'm on a question mark, which like I need better hints for those question marks, like in a Realm Reborn, so I know where they are. New emotes have been added. Okay.
Oh, cool. Like it.
You have a battle systems. Action and trades have been adjusted as follows. So lucid dreaming is squished down to level 14, previously 24. You have whole paladin buff, pretty much. Each tank, their tank stands have been reduced to 10 to 3 seconds. Like, just put it down to 1 second. It doesn't need any seconds.
yeah. It gets kind of annoying when like you try to do a tank swap and then one of the tanks dies and you're just like, hold on. my tank stance is on cooldown.
Yeah, Paladin got a big buff because their Confiteor combo, which is a long combo, can now heal them.
Their spells no longer interrupt action combos, which is great. I'm not sure when you would be trying to do that in the middle of your combo anyways, but cool. Oh yeah, the change to Requisite.
Restless Cat. So let me tell you how.
This way you can't screw it up.
Yeah, because if you do like Holy Spirit for like I think it was 5 casts, right? You can no longer do Confiteor, right?
Right.
This time, if you use Holy Spirit 5 times, right? You still can't do Confiteor. Confiteor, but
you can still go into
Blade
your
of
blade.
Faith, yeah. So it's a less of a fuck up because you do want to hit Confiteor.
They made the class easier.
Even though it's super easy
it's
now.
Almost just like, what's the point? You might as well just make it to where Holy Spirits automatically changes to Confiteor once you get your 4 Holy Spirits in.
Yeah, honestly.
And just take Confiteor off the bar. Yeah, like at this point, you're trying to make it that easy for people.
You got Warrior buff as well. Area of Effect.
Fuck Warrior.
Area of Effect changed the cone to now nearby enemies. That's
my god!
Yeah,
thank you. Holy fuck! I hate it overpowered.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, it's so annoying. Because you're trying to grab mobs or whatever, and you have to be facing the mob and then hit it in a cone, and it's oh my god! Thank you.
But
thank you for this.
I kind of want to look at inner release because I didn't know it does all of this.
Oh yeah, inner release is kind of ridiculous.
So the additional effect nullifies stun, sleeps, bind, heavy, most knockback has been changed to grants inner strength, nullifies stun, all that other stuff. So inner strength, you got more. They have more power now for inner release.
Great, they needed it. Yeah. Fucking stupid words.
So Dark Knight have been nerfed.
What?
Potency has been 130 to 100 for Flood of Darkness.
Why?
I don't know. Blood Weapon's not really nerfed. The AoE have been changed to level 40.
To where it's 5 stacks. They're brain deading it again.
Yeah, they're brain deading
it. You're worrying about your GCDs to try to get in, 5 or 6. They're just like, we're just gonna give you 5 stacks. So pretty much what they did with Requisite.
Living Dead though has been a major buff. Now instead of you going under 1 and you have to wait for a Benny, you go to 1. Right, and when you have Walking Dead on you, you can restore your health by each weapon skill. And boy, that potency of 1500 for every weapon skill or spell cast.
Yeah, this is made. So, yeah. The other thing that I was worried about is if they were to heal themselves, would they just cancel out their immune? But then they made it to where once the timer runs out, the effect will now change to Reborn, where you get the duration would carry over of your Walking Dead. Because the whole point of an invuln is to have a period where you're invulnerable. But that was the issue with back in the days. You use Living Dead, go to 1, and then the white mage, oh shit, emergency Biddy heals you.
Yeah.
And then you don't even get the effect of your invuln, which is the 10 seconds of Walking Dead. So they've made this so much better. Like, holy shit, it's an actual tank now.
It's been an actual tank. It's just you need a white mage with it. Gunbreaker, all they changed was Royal Guard. Monk, perfect balance. I was super hyped about this because there was a period where you get all your beast chakra stacks, right? Like all the colors, right? And if you don't hit, and there's some moments where I hit my beast chakra or my forbidden, like whatever it is, right? My Phantom Rush, I hit it too fast and it doesn't pop off, and I pop perfect balance again, it will overwrite my whole entire progress. And so, meaning that I wasted time and I missed out on a whole bunch of damage. So now, perfect balance can no longer be executed if you have a beast chakra. But perfect balance is still messed up because there's sometimes I hit perfect balance and it doesn't want to work. Dragoon, action animation has been shortened for jump.
They shortened all their jumps.
Yeah.
So the animation will be faster. So this is great, but at the same time, this is gonna fuck with Dragoon's muscle memory. Like I really want to get in and play Dragoon just to see what this is going to feel like. Can you imagine like you have a move and it's like I'm not gonna get into it. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna fuck with Dragoon's muscle memory.
No, I get it. Like it's the same thing with me when it came to my positionals. Like they got rid of like most of my positionals. I was like, oh shit, what do I do here?
I mean, the class is gonna feel more fluid for sure.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to see what this feels like.
Ninja, they did a lot of things
What the hell?
Hide.
They got buffs and nerfs all over the damn place.
Yeah, I want to say the main. I just want to look at the main thing. Trick attack is now a personal damage increase.
That's so fucking stupid, bro.
It needed to happen.
Selfish DPS though. Like we have enough selfish. Like Reapers already got that.
But the reason why they're doing this, I want to say, is because in Shadowbringers, remember I told you that no one wanted a monk, no one wanted a melee unless it was a ninja, and that whole meta was like breaking like static and shit. This is I feel like it's because of that.
It is getting to the point where it doesn't matter what DPS you bring. It's just you press buttons a little bit differently. But you have certain classes whose whole role was, okay, we can help support the party. Mm-hmm. And then you had other people who are just flat selfish DPS that just did crazy numbers. Like, we don't need any more selfish DPS that do crazy numbers. We need more classes that synergize with the other classes. Even if you had to be like, oh, ninja synergizes only with samurai or something like that. Like, if you had to do like specific builds, you know, you could have like specific class builds that work together.
The more I realize about this, I wish we had like talent trees. Like I feel like even if it's a small one, but it really does. I want a talent tree where the meta can often switch depending on what class, what jobs you have. You know what I'm saying? And it can play with each other roles, because you can have like, I can see a talent tree of saying like one talent of trick attack is where everybody get a buff. And one talent and another talent of trick attack is where only you get a buff, right?
And it was just be like PSL2. It would come down to a meta, and then everybody be like, well, are you the selfish ninja or are you the party ninja?
Yeah, for sure.
And you're like, if you want to be with us, you got to be the party ninja. So I don't know. The classes are eventually gonna lose all their identities after a while. It's just like which one you want to press buttons on.
And also,
I don't know shit about samurai.
Well, samurai have a big motherfucking buff.
They just look like a bunch of potency increases. Oh, except for at the bottom, there's some
look at this.
potency decreases.
Look at this.
Guaranteed to crit, so they made it more easy mode. So it's
crit. Every time I imagine crit, I imagine double the damage. That's what I imagine. That is 1600 to me.
I mean, if they're giving them guaranteed crits, this is going to change how you meld for samurai.
I mean, they've been melding crit because of what was that skill they lost? They lost a skill. It was
Igenbana.
Nope. There's too many. I can't figure out what it is. But there was a like a skill that allowed them to get critical hits from their next weapon skill or their action skill, and like having a button to just to say, oh, I want crit damage is amazing instead of like a random chance. Like you can still get random chances, but you get a guaranteed, right? You can have multiple of those. So now they're just getting critical hits out of rows. critical hits everywhere. Like 1, 2, 3.
I mean, is there any other DPS?
4.
Like, I know they did this for Warrior, but is there any other DPS that has guaranteed crits in their like rotation like that?
So I know Monk have guaranteed crit, but that's only boot shine, and you only do that. You only get that by one hitting your positional correct, right? Well, actually, no, they got rid of the positionals for boot shine. But you need to you needed to first use Dragon Kick to get that buff of boot shine, and then you can get the critical hit from boot shine.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm looking at it here. It's like three of their skills got guaranteed crits on it.
Yeah, like 3 and 4, and it's dumb. Okay. Reaper. Duration enhanced harp has increased to 15 to 20 seconds. Animation has been shortened, which is actually kind of good because the cast
teleport animation.
Yes, it was so fucking long. But yeah, okay. So
but it looked cool though.
Yeah. Bard range has been increased to 5 to 15, y'all, for repelling shot.
Amazing! Wow, so they can actually use it without having to get close to the enemy.
Yeah,
like, great.
Yeah. Battle voice no longer require the effect of mage ballad. That's actually pretty nice. What the fuck? And Wanderer's Minute action now changes to pitch perfect upon execution. Okay. Machinist. Pretty much they got buffed.
Potency buffs.
Dancer. Action is now characterized as a weapon skill.
Yeah, this is for synergizing with other party members. Like, you know, with
you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
this
with
is
Monk.
for synergizing with Monk, yeah.
Yeah, Brotherhood, because I'm losing all that shit.
Yeah, when you get a dancer that's not using weapon skills, they're not contributing to your shit. So now they made these attacks all called, well, these steps
weapon skills
be considered weapon skills.
Okay. Summoner. The cast time has been increased to 2.5 to 3 seconds, but buff.
It's awful. What the fuck? Why the hell are you increasing? This is probably the worst part of the summoner rotation. When you're doing Ruby shit, having to cast, it just feels so like you're doing the other stuff. You're just like, yeah, this is great. Then you get to Ruby or Ifrit or whatever, and you're just like, let out the cast. Don't make me move right now. Like, fuck, I'm not trying to play Black Mage.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play Summoner. And it's like, give me a second stack of Swift Cast. That's what they need to do. Give me 2 stacks on Swift Cast.
Yeah. That's all Summoner.
2
Red
stacks
Mage.
on Swift Cast? God.
Red Mage. Displacement. Action animations has been shortened. Okay. White Mage. MP cost has been reduced. They got buffed pretty much.
They're trying to help the MP resources because they're casting so fast that they're running out of MP.
What do they do for Scholar? Cost has been reduced from 400 to 300. Okay, Embrace. Okay, they got
it's looking like the better healer right now. I mean, for newer players, I guess it's a more easy mode.
But the duration expedience has been reduced to 20 to 10 seconds. Honestly, I didn't realize. I haven't actually noticed the difference between this.
I mean, it's just so hilarious
because you
how
get
this
2
game
buffs.
was memed.
You get 2 buffs of expedient, and
yeah, you got speed and you got damage reduction.
Yeah, but this is I think the damage reduction was reduced though, not the speed.
But you still get the speed?
Yeah, I think I still get the speed because they were on 2. There were 2 buffs, but like I didn't notice the speed changing. But like damage, like yeah. Actual Lords and Combust duration has been increased to 18 to 30. Wow. Okay. That's a pretty big buff. What the fuck? Sage MP cost, yeah. MP cost. Now grants 4 stack of. Now gain maximum stacks of adder sting upon entering. That they definitely needed.
That's some slice of life shit right there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sage is happy about that.
Level 84. Increased potency of spinning edge to 220 and gust clash to 160. Okay, new traits have been added. Okay. Alright, so that's all of them? No, yeah, there it goes. Hisatsu Kaiten, yeah. They got rid of that.
Kaiten, yeah.
No changes have been made to their effect. Why did they say this?
I don't know. Maybe the patch notes is like a spreadsheet, so all of these adjustments are always here.
Oh,
so they just put it like there's no changes.
Okay, the following addition has been adjusted to the job gauges. Okay, the appearance of dancer and the sound effect played of a bard's soul. Okay. New dungeon has been added. The new dungeon is amazing. Go ahead and play that. The Mithril Ballad Insinger aria. That's a thing now. The extreme version of Bird Depressed Emo Girl.
Is it killing everybody?
Bro, the strat for this, because people can't just do the mechanic, they're doing LB3s for tanks. What? I don't understand why. I'm like, what? There's no way people are doing this. Like, I did this with my static, and it wasn't that hard. Once you know the mechanics and whatnot, it wasn't that hard. Like,
I mean, again, you're playing with a full static though, right?
Oh,
have you queued the shit up with randoms in the party finder though?
I haven't, and I don't want to, honestly. I really don't. And again, Ultimate Bane Unreal is here. Players can now be revived in battle after being incapacitated or falling. Really? Oh shit! So if you fall off a map or something like that, you can now be revived.
Wow, that's sucks. Fuck you. Get good, nigga. Don't fall off the fucking edge.
The following adjustments have been made. The battle against Rosfire and Sokai. The arena plot will no longer be destroyed. Really? Damage inflicted by Categorize has been increased. Huh. I wonder why they changed that.
Just making the game more easy for people. Are they just like what? They're like, no, we don't want any mechanics that make people fall off the stage except for in Savage. Is that what they're doing now?
I mean, like, even if you fall off in Savage, you can still be res, I think. So the weekly restriction on Wars of Pandemonium. Oh, it has been removed. Okay, I see. The number of unsung blades, that's for the... Okay, it's 7 to 4. Alright. That's a little sword you get at the end of the raid, right? You can
have been reduced from 7 to 4? Thank God. Well, I mean, this they normally do this,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, they normally do this.
Yeah.
Because the Alliance raid is out now.
Right.
Gunbreaker, Dancer, Reaper, and Sage weapons are now in Thornton's Ring. So, if you want your
the new shiny weapons.
Yeah, well, that's not the new shiny weapons. I think the new
that's
shiny.
Just the regular weapons.
Yes, exactly regular. The new shiny ones are Sasana.
Oh, right. Rejoice.
Yeah, they look pretty cool too. On the Alliance raid dungeon, Agalea, I don't know. Aglet has been added. This is pretty awesome. I like the music, bro. The music is fucking phenomenal. They did a really good job.
I haven't even done this, and I've already heard people talking about the music, so I can only assume it was good.
Bro, God, I need edit. I need. Oh God, like the day it dropped, when this dropped, it was so fucking funny because everybody was fucking messing up. Oh, it was so funny. There are so many memes about it. Yeah, you get rewards too. They got pretty good rewards. The items required to enhance equipment, purchase an elegant tombstone astronomy, radiant twine, and coding can be purchased from the vendors. Now you can do it through Stack of Nuts.
Oh, Nice.
And Aglet coin. I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you, by the way. Fallen duties have been added to the raid finder. These two, which is the Endsinger and Bane, Ultima's Unreal. The following duties have been moved to the duty finder, which is Zodiac's Fall and Hydian's Call. Player would now receive the power of the Echo in the event of all party members and capacity into doing in like the final days. Okay, it's just regular patch
already
stuff.
Giving you Echo?
Yeah, because this is old content now.
Yes.
It's old content now. The location of enemies in the following areas has been adjusted. Really? That's interesting. I wonder why they did that. Following adjustments have been made to the roulette to expert. Right, he just added a new thing. Following duties have been added to the mentor, which is everything that's in here, right? When challenging a duty with an unrestricted party, a vote to abandon it can be initiated at any time. So you no longer have to wait 15 minutes if you're in a party with somebody else.
Okay.
Yes, Stone, Sky, and Sea stuff. Wait. Adjustment have been made to graphics collision in certain dungeons that are reborn. Okay. Okay, further adjustments. Yeah, they adjusted, like, you have to go through...
They adjusted the old dungeons.
Yeah, because they were too long, or they're, like, really awkward. They're really different now, so I'd say definitely go to them. Especially
go back and see them.
Cash Room is way different now, and Praetorium way different now. I was like, what? Oh my god. Ultimate Weapon have been moved to Praetorium. It's on its own thing now. Cape Westman is its own thing now. They reduced the amount of tombstones you get. Now it's 100 and 150. Yeah, still changes to all these other things.
Old content.
Also, the target indicators for certain battle mechanics, like if you have to stack together, now it's consistent because in some earlier.
Oh yeah,
stuff,
the World of Darkness where you had the person that had like the death marker, and people were just like, "What do we do? Do we spread or do we get in?"
Yeah, it's consistent now. It would take longer for the screen to darken and KO during the following duties. Yeah, for Asphodelos, I never noticed. I never noticed. Like, we just die and just keep going through the dungeon. I don't know why they did that. As you mentioned, to prevent illicit activity, the timing of contact... wait, what? What? Okay, I don't know. I don't know why they're doing this. Okay. The following adjustment have been made to Bojan's southern front. A lost find cache has been added near the starting point. Okay, so the added cache points, experience points earned completing battle cache room has been increased. Also,
less people are doing it.
Yeah. Okay, and you have the whole PvP stuff. I'm not gonna really go over PvP much. There's a lot of stuff, right?
I think we've gone over more than enough of what actual content.
Yeah, like the only thing I'm gonna mention about PvP content, I was gonna end it here, is they added crystalline contact PvP, which is pretty fun. Go check it out. It only take you 5. It's a quick queue, and the duration of it is 5 minutes. That's it. It takes 5 minutes of your time. It's pretty nice. All the places are pretty nice. They also added gear as well, which is
a Bomberman explosion.
What? Yeah, pretty much.
Bomberman explosion.
Yeah. There's a ranking system to it now, which is pretty nice, and you get gear at the end of it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty cool.
Ooh, okay.
I'll say the only thing that's really bad about PvP is that the new PvP gear, or that you use your trophy crystals for, is literally reskins of your job attire,
okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
They also added Garo
The Garu
again.
event is back.
Yeah, but
Despite them saying that it wouldn't come back.
the way you go through it now, you have to go to the Golden Saucer.
What?
Yeah, you can go to the Golden Saucer.
So it's not PvP.
Oh wait, hold on. Trade wolf marks for Gar gear by speaking. Okay, so you can get them at 2 places. Wolf marks, Gar gear, and the Wolf's Den, and items resembling the Gar gear can be exchanged at MGP at the Golden Saucer.
Resembling? So like off-colored or something? I would have to see it.
Yeah, and this is
because I'm just like, can I just get the mounts with GP?
Yeah.
GSP?
Yeah. You can, well, not the mounts. I don't think so. But the new recipes here are pretty fucking swagger. Like, look at them shoes, bro. That's fucking amazing.
I don't play a fantasy game to look like a basic name.
All right, but that's pretty much it. Like I said, we have the Garo event and stuff, and a new event coming soon. The Maidens or Rasfidi. If you haven't got this gear yet, you should. It's pretty cool.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's been such a while. But yeah, no, that's it. That's everything from the patch notes.
So the Final Fantasy XI heads who are just like, hey, I remember Final Fantasy XI. This will be my new Final Fantasy XI.
Yeah. But
all right
then. Well, this is the end. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
What is that mount?
What?
You got the mount of the little squirrel dudes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can now buy that in an optional store.
My God.
Yeah, you now buy that. Pretty good mount.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
All right, bye everyone.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!